Howdy, this is Marissa with Marisa Moments. So, I was compelled to share, which means divinely instructed, my journal entry for today. Now, I share these every now and then because divine instruction, right? So, for today, when the rage comes up, let it. Don't judge yourself. Ask the emotion what it wants or needs. Odds are good you are feeling trapped in the moment, doing something you don't want because it doesn't feel aligned. Instead of lashing out, look for the lesson in whatever task you are currently doing. Slow down and remember to breathe. Everything will get done and the world does not rest on your shoulders. So, it's Friday. It's Friday and I just got paid. I just remixed that, but it sounded good. Anyway, so the thing of it is, we all have a lot of things going on, right? We often find ourselves feeling like we're going in fast forward, at least if you're anything like me. And if we're divinely aligned and connected, then you probably do feel overwhelmed quite often. And what I receive is that it's because you're doing something either that you shouldn't be or that you feel like you shouldn't be. Now, let me break that down because I know that can be very confusing. What I receive is that there are certain things that you know you shouldn't be doing, like at all. Don't do them. Ex-nay on the activity, right? Or there are things that you know aren't connected with your divine purpose, your mission, your goals, right? And don't mind me, that's just life happening in the background. So what ends up happening is like you end up feeling like almost like raged out or extremely frustrated and overwhelmed, which can present as rage or anger or extreme frustration, any of those types of things. So instead of allowing yourself to be carried away on that wave of just raw, unfiltered emotion that leads you to a downward spiral, pauses for hugs. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh God. So when you feel like you're going into that spiral, instead of allowing it to just sweep you completely away, take a moment to breathe. And now trust and believe. I understand how difficult this is because lately I haven't even taken a half a second to pause. I'm still having my knee-jerk reactions, right? Because programming runs deep. How deep? So deep. Sometimes it put me to sleep, right? So anyway, practice the pause. Be mindful. That doesn't mean that it gives you an escape from whatever task that you're doing, but it does mean that it allows you to learn a lesson from it. So pause so that you can pull the lesson, because although it might not be something you feel aligned with in the moment, if you're doing it, it's obviously for your greater good and your higher self. So pick up the lesson so you don't have to repeat.